Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome to the Wake Up, Wake Up, Wake Up podcast. I'm Motivational Quad, the message of positive energy and motivation. I'm here sitting with my brother, S7r Max. You know what I'm saying? I love sitting with my brother, S7r Max, because, you know, whenever we get together, we get to talk about all of the things that, you know, we've been through. And that, I'll say it again. That we experienced and that we overcame. And this is why we get to sit here before you and drop some knowledge and some jewels for the younger people that's under us, and, you know what I mean, get them the game that we wasn't given. You get what I'm saying? So let's go. What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, you know, before we were just talking about why we had got into the game.
Okay.
Now, you know, let's transition over into why we got out the game. Okay. You know, and
I don't think we did a really good, what's the name on why we got into the game. I think we
if not, let's finish that.
Okay, so why did you get into the game? I mean, I remember you said, you know, prom.
Well, it was well, like I said, it was the prom, and I wanted to, I needed to go to the prom dope.
Of course, which you did.
Which I did.
How much was the shoes you had on?
My shoes was like $1,300.
Yes, sir. I remember that.
$1,300.
And how much was the belt? Because the belt was gay as well.
It was $350.
$350. I thought it was $450.
And my shirt was like $120.
Okay, so everything, was it all custom?
It was all custom.
Except the gaiters and the belt, you know, it wasn't custom, but it was from downtown. You know what I mean?
It was custom.
It was more gators, you know what I mean? Top of the line, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I had a good time. Oh man. I rented a car and everything.
That's right.
I had a great, even though I didn't use the car, but I had a great prom.
So now, tell me, why did you get into the game?
I got into the game because I needed some money.
Okay.
And that was just bottom line. Like it wasn't because I wasn't really fascinated by the things that I seen. You understand? I was more fascinated by the things that I didn't have.
Okay.
You know, because I didn't have.
Gotcha.
You know, I didn't have like a lot of shit. So my first hustle was stealing.
Okay.
I got my first hustle stealing. I used to steal out the grocery store. I used to steal at the corner store. I used to steal anything I could get my hands on. I would steal. I would steal from family members, anybody.
Okay.
Because to be perfectly honest, since I could remember, I really had to fend for myself.
Gotcha.
You know, as a kid, I had to fend for myself. You know, I never knew my dad. Mom got high.
Okay.
That's all I knew. You better make some money somehow.
But you had a good family.
Yeah.
Because you can't just give it like you just grew up alone. You had a good, I ain't gonna say the greatest family, I'm just saying you had a family support, whereas though, you know, your sisters, Aunt Florence.
That came later in life though.
Okay.
That was later in life.
This is after mommy.
Yeah,
in between.
During mommy, we moved around. During mommy, I moved everywhere.
Okay.
I was on her hip, so I moved from place to place to place to place. Every year, in elementary, I went to a different school. Okay. Until I got to high school. Okay. Literally, every year, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade was a different school. And I lived in a different place. So, in some places, it was in a shelter. I lived in a shelter with my
I never knew that.
Yeah, I lived in a Lincoln motel.
That was a shelter?
Yeah, man, that was a shelter.
I remember the Lincoln, the stinking Lincoln.
Yeah, I lived in there. Before it was something nice, but then it turned into a shelter for homeless people. I was in the shelter. Me and my mom lived in the back of a trucking company. We was homeless before. I've been through some things. And so, man, if I could steal, I had to steal.
So you got into the game at what age?
Officially, I started selling drugs at 17.
Okay, but prior to selling drugs, because, you know, me and you, we was together. You was 17. You was my best friend already. You know what I'm saying? When we already had hustles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We gamble.
We
You know what I'm saying? We gamble.
We rake leaves.
We shovel snow. When it was name, we shovel snow. I actually shovel shit. I was young as hell. I used to go shovel shit.
We bagged that C-Town.
We bagged that C-Town. I broke my arm. Shit, my arm still ain't right from that.
We take the bags and walk them to people's cars.
We bagged that C-Town.
And put the groceries in the bag.
And that was just for money to go gamble.
Yeah, that was money.
You know what I'm saying?
That was our real hustle.
That was our real hustle at the time. And then, once we got a little older,
the money wasn't coming in like it should have.
Right, but I'm going to say once we got a little older, when I say a little older, I'm talking 10 now. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking when I'm 10, he's probably 12. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, the guys in the hood is making the money, so we gambling with them. You know what I'm saying? So we was able to, not finagle them, but we would win money.
Yeah, 12 years old, we was full-fledged
gamblers. Like, shit, when I was 12, I was walking around, I had $500-600 in my pocket, just straight from gambling. I wasn't hustling, nothing.
Always at the mall.
Always at the mall. What was our favorite store? Aeropostale, that's right. And what did we always eat? Popeyes, that's right, my brother. You feel we go to we jump on the train, go to Newport Mall, hit Aeropostale.
I would have had my first kid at 14.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that.
It was like, man, I would have had my first kid at 14.
So, again, this is for the younger version, the younger generation, younger than us. I'm quite sure it's some peers that's our age that's still trying to figure their way out in life.
And it ain't no motherfucking joke. You got to keep doing it every motherfucking day.
Because everybody ain't make out. So quite make out. I ain't gonna say how I did. I'm gonna just say everybody ain't quite make out. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody don't.
And this is the game that this is the life that we chose. I mean, it wasn't the life that we chose. It's the life that chose us. Actually,
yeah,
you know what I mean? We had no other options.
I definitely feel like we had no other options.
We didn't have any other option. So me getting into the game, I used to pray when I was probably like 7, 8. I used to pray like, yo, I hope I never be a drug dealer. I hope I never, you know what I'm saying? And then when I did start switching it up, I used to be like, if I do, when I get in the game, I want to get in the game just to get Rockefeller money, Rockefeller startup money, so I don't never have to work for no one. You know what I mean? So I could, start me a business and what's the name? But along those lines, when you get in the game, once the money start coming, your mind get fucked up. You get caught up in women, you get caught up in cars, you get caught up in jewelry, you get caught up in having nice things and doing nice things that you forget about what your real reason for getting in the game was. You know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, I would have never bought a diamond in my life.
Yo, I feel like, man, like, to be perfectly honest, I'm gonna give it to you for real. Like, I ain't really never like it.
Right.
I ain't never really like it. It was just like, it was.
You mean like what? The jewelry.
In the game.
Okay.
I ain't really like being in the game. Honestly speaking, like, I really didn't like it.
Okay.
Because like. I'm like, man, in my brain, I used to always just feel like, man, you bugging. Don't go to jail forever behind this shit.
Got you.
That was always behind my head, in the back of my head, like, don't go to jail forever behind this shit, man. And then having my kids, that kind of changed me a lot. Like, I really feel like the game chose me, but I wasn't willing to marry it.
Got you. And see, me, I was the opposite.
I wasn't willing to marry it.
I was ready to marry. I was all in. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'd seen these guys that I was fascinated by. They had fast cars. They had all the women. They had all the money. They was young. The adults didn't tell them what to do. They told the adults what to do. You know what I'm saying? So this is the life that I grew to love. You know what I'm saying?
We made it.
You know what I'm saying? So, that for me, So
your reason, what was your actual reasons for getting in?
My actual reason for getting in was when I came back from Georgia from doing my freshman year of high school. I came back for the summer. You know what I'm saying? When I came back, you guys was already in. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brian was doing the weed, you was on Larry Love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And y'all was going out, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have the funds to do it. So when I did get in, I just figured, you know what I mean, I'm gonna just get enough money to buy some clothes to send down south. So I'm gonna be fly through school because you know down there they didn't, you know they didn't.
What we had, they wasn't.
Yeah, they wasn't. Not that they wasn't up on the shit. It's just they wasn't up on the shit. One and my family down there, I thought I was gonna be like the only child and they just gonna spoil you the shit out of me. That wasn't how that went. You know what I'm saying? I was down there. They bought me everything I needed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they made
you being you. Nah, I need some.
I need
shit.
this. I mean, I grew up. You know what I mean? Like I'm like when I went down there. You gotta understand. When I went down there, I was already used to having money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a money person. I done. You know, we done had all our hustles already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to having money and used to buying my own shit. So my reason for getting in the game was to buy clothes to send down south. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Now,
for school. You get what I'm saying? And
you was going back down there for school.
Yeah, I had all the plans on going back down there, but by the time it came to go back to school, I done had, you know, I'm about 10 grand up. Like, I'm like...
Remember we was chasing each other?
Yeah, you know, we wasn't chasing each other. I was chasing you. Because I came in the game, you gave me the five bottles, you know what I'm saying? And at the point in time, you had like 1,500. So I would ask you, yo, how much money you got? Yo, I got 1,500. And this one you gave me 5 bottles. I got 1,500. All right, cool. And then I'll ask you, how much money you got? Oh, I got 2,000. Oh, I got 200.
Remember, I'm like, yo, let's go get the safe deposit boxes.
That's right. But that was later on. This is when we hit about 5 grand.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So you put me onto the safety deposit box.
You still rocking out.
Absolutely.
L did that for me.
Right. Shout out to Uncle. So the things that they did give us, it was useful, but they didn't give us what do you do after. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think they knew.
They didn't. That's the thing. This is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They didn't know.
Right.
So they gave us what they knew, and we took it as far as we can take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now this is why we here on the Wake Up podcast, trying to get the young brothers and young sisters that's out in the game. You know what I'm saying? Do something with that. You know what I mean? Like, because again, the people didn't give us shit. So I hit my and I want to go back into my of why I got into the game and all of that. But I hit my rocky road at 33 with having everything. I had it all. I had married to my high school sweetheart, big bag of money, car I always wanted, live in an amazing condo. My wife was taking me on vacation. It's like I had everything. But I didn't know what a 33-year-old was supposed to be doing at this point in time. A 33 successful person. You know what I'm saying? So I started talking to people. But I'm going to jump back and go back into why I got into the game. So I got into the game because you guys was already in the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was getting money. And, I'm a nigga that, I get money myself. And, I'm used to having nice things. I was raised like this. So it was nothing for me to just fall into place. You know what I mean? So, once I started hustling for myself and started seeing money, by the time it was time for me to go back to school in August, I had to call my brother, and it was like one of the worst feelings ever because I knew my brother. Shout out to my brother Nelson Terrell, aka my father figure, Nelson Terrell Jr. I knew it was going to hurt him because he wanted me to come back down because he felt that I was doing, and I was doing so good. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I went down there on the 5th grade reading level. I was going to high school. I was in high school, but I'm on the 5th grade reading level. My brother and my Uncle Lorenzo, they made me sit at the table every fucking day and read a book. Whatever word that I couldn't make out, they made me write it out. They made me spell it out on a piece of paper and write out the definition. And I thank y'all for that. Thank you, Uncle Lorenzo. I love you so much. Thank you, my brother man, Nelson Terrell. I love you so much. You already know it.
I remember when I first got in the game, I was already my own man. So I ain't really have to really hide it from nobody or really be scared of nobody once I did it.
Right.
However, my older brother, Bilal, I was so afraid of him finding out. Not afraid of what he was going to do to me because we had already got to the point where I was at 17. I was already a man.
Wrong, right? You
You feel me? And nobody wasn't putting their hands on me anymore. So it was like I was scared of the disappointment he would.
Caves don't fail.
You feel me? Because he, like, the only reason I even graduated high school was because of Bilal. He asked me, he was like, because he knew what I was going through as a kid. Because even though he was my brother, he moved with his father kind of early.
Right. Shout out to Dad. Shout out to Greg.
Dad, Greg. Shout out to Bilal. Like, he's like my real father figure. Even though he only 3 years older than me.
Right.
But he was the one that was like, listen, little bro, like, I know what you're going through. I already hear the rumors because I used to try to keep it from him. Like, yo, my mother knew I was selling drugs, and I didn't care.
Right.
But he didn't know. I was like, I don't care, just don't tell Bilal. But when he found out, he sat me down. He was like, listen, man, it's okay. Like he said, I understand the situation. He like, and I'm lucky. This is what he told me. Like, I'm lucky I had a dad to come get me and take me out of the situation.
Right.
He said, so I understand. He was like, but just all I ask you is to be careful.
Right.
He was like, and just don't make it your life. That's what he asked me. He was like, don't make it your life. And ever since then, like I said, like it was always just
bittersweet
for me. It was always just out for me. So I never really put my all into it. That's probably why I ain't doing 50 years in jail, because
not gonna work.
Even though, God bless.
That's right.
That's because I didn't go like full throttle. I was just like, I'm good. And like sometimes I used to think, like, are you just waiting to go to jail? So a lot of times I was ready to get out a long time, but I'm like, I don't know nothing else to do.
And for me, my mom wasn't the worst person that I was scared of. Like once my mom found out that I was hustling, she came to me like, listen, be careful, protect yourself. She gave me the mother, son, you know what I mean? Because she already knew that I was doing shit already previously. I was really more scared of the older ladies in the hood, the Miss Wynells, the Miss Doris, the Miss Davis. You know what I'm saying? Because I loved them so much and they loved me so much and they had so much respect for me and I had so much respect for them that I didn't really want to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was kind of like a part of the shit. Honestly, straight facts, real facts. You know what I mean? I really didn't want to let them down because they thought so highly of me. And Qua, you teach so respectful. Qua, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really want to let them down, honestly. But when they found out, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like we sat down to talk. You know what I mean? They respected it. They understood. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Miss Doris. I love Miss Doris. Miss Doris, once she found out, she was like, yo, be careful. You know what I mean? I don't want you doing it, but be careful. She gave me the talk like my mother. Miss Wynell did the same thing.
Yo, I feel like they all hated me.
I mean, they probably thought she was the badass.
Yo, even though, like, shout out to Miss Davis, I love Miss Davis.
Yes.
Now, like, me and Miss Davis have a very close relationship.
Yes,
we sit down and talk. But before, she used to be like, this little motherfucker is the devil.
Because you the red bone.
Yo, and it was like, so to be perfectly honest, I had absolutely no respect for the older people in the hood because I just always felt like they just always just treated me like a piece of shit. Except Miss Doris.
Love Miss Doris.
I love Miss Doris. Miss Doris, like, man, you don't understand. Like, Miss Doris will pull me in a house 7 o'clock in the morning. Say, boy, take this shirt off. Let me iron this shirt. Because I was only like when I was 13, I was man, I ain't have nothing. Like I said, I never knew my dad. Mom got hot my whole life. So everything was hand-me-down. Everything was like, take the shit out of dirty clothes. Like, all types of shit. It was just bad. It was rough during my whole time. So Miss Doris would be like, you late? I'd be like, no, I ain't eat today. She'd be like, come on, let me get you something to eat. Miss Doris would feed me like that. It was like, even like my what they call the home ec teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mind you, I'm a very charming guy.
Yes.
You ask me where I get my manipulation from.
Yes.
That's where I get my manipulation, because I had to survive. Like, I used to charm my home ec teacher to make me food.
Nice.
Almost every morning in the 8th grade, she would make me eggs and bacon and biscuits.
Okay. That's why you love breakfast so much.
I love breakfast. No. That's not why I love breakfast. You know why I love breakfast?
Oh.
That's the only thing we could afford in the house. Like, we would always make sure we had eggs, bread, cereal, grits, milk, whatever little meats we could afford from like a little meat. Like, you know how we used to buy meat plans, like $30 meat plans, but we was always on welfare. So we only get food stamps once a month. So once that money run out, after mom getting high.
Right. And see, for me, it was totally different. Like, I grew up, like, I was always a love child. You know what I'm saying? I'm the fourth of my father's kids. I'm the third of my mother's kids. You know what I'm saying? Me and all my brothers and sisters, we all got the same mother, same father, except our older brother, which is older than all four of us. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing my father did teach us is that, you know, our older brother is our fucking brother, point blank period. So he ain't no half brother, no step brother, no nothing. That's your fucking brother. So I respect my father for that, because once my father left when I was 7, my big brother stepped in as a father figure, because he got me by 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So he came through and always, you know, made sure that we was aight and all of this and that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my big brother.
Shout out to man. Like,
yeah.
Like, I want to give a shout out to, you know, you talked about Uncle Lorenzo.
Yes.
Shout out to Uncle Lorenzo and everybody down south, because we've been friends for almost 20 years.
25.
And they've always embraced me since we was kids.
Absolutely. My father even embraced you from the day we whooped his ass playing cards.
And he like
1992. We still talk about that.
And when we went down south, like, remember we went down Atlantic City? I almost cried when I didn't get in the car. We was like, yo, we about to go to Atlantic City, like, he can't come. I was like, what the fuck am I doing in this neighborhood without a car? I almost cried standing on the curb. Like, I don't know if you knew, but I almost cried. And we was, how old was we?
We was young. We was dumb young. I was probably
12?
like 11. Yeah, 10, 11. I was young.
I was like,
all young.
Man, my best friend about to leave for the whole day. I mean, because I was so used to, like,
right, at that point in
spend
time.
the whole day until it was time to go to sleep.
This is around the time when we would dress alike, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we would always fly motherfuckers. You know what I mean? We grew up different. We grew up special. You know what I'm saying? And it make us the men that we are today. You know what I'm saying? Like, we been through a lot of trials and tribulations, ups, downs. In between, we done had it all. We done not had it all, and we was always.
I kind of think we depended on each other.
We always depend on each other.
We depended on
even
because we have a father figure, so we both trying to figure this shit out. Like,
my nigga, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000%. Like, nigga, you couldn't go nowhere without me. Even when you start like really fucking girls and like you was getting. Remember, I ain't really start fucking till I was like 15. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was already fucking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
By
You was already
15, by 17.
Yeah, you was already having babies.
Yeah,
not having babies, but you was already getting chicks pregnant and all shit like that. Like, I ain't really start fucking till I was 15. So, you know, I always was with you. You know what I mean? When you start driving, I used to I used to put them in the back seat.
You gotta get in the back seat.
Like, you gotta get in the back seat. Like, I'm his brother.
Girls used to be so mad. Like, you gonna let him put me in the back seat? I'm like, yeah,
fuck you, man. I don't ride in the back seat. I'm his brother. You gotta get in the back seat. But then, as we got older, and I started to understand it, you know what I'm saying? I would start, you know, Jesse and Mimi, but not no regulars. No, you gotta get in the back seat.
That shit used to be funny.
Fuck is wrong with you?
How old was you when we first got in that car? We was driving on the highway together. That's the first time we drove together.
Okay, so this like 98. So 15.
98? I wasn't 17.
98. Was it 98 or 96? You talking about John car, the blue car? Yeah, I want to say like 96, 97.
I was only 15.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
We was young.
I thought I was younger than that.
We was about that age.
Oh,
We was about that age. Shout out to John.
he was a cool dude.
You know what I mean? But again, this is the Wake Up podcast for Motivational Choir and my brother S7r Max. And we here talking about how we came up. And we're gonna put more and more together. And just we wanna be able to help someone that come after us. You know what I mean? And that's in the same position or can see this and, hopefully they can learn from it. Or they can do something different or think different. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what it feel like to hit a mark and then not know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we want you to be able to hit that mark and already, even if you don't know what to do, you got an idea. You know where to start to even go talk to someone. Even if you got to DM us and come talk to us. You know what I'm saying? Because we here. You know what I mean? Like, one thing I am available and as of now, you know what I'm saying, until they just like, I got, you know what I mean? So, I'm here, you know what I mean? So talk to me. If you need me to talk, DM me, motivational_choir, you know what I mean? My brother S7r Max, S7r Max, you know what I mean? Get with us, chop it up with us, we can kick it, and you know what I mean? Listen, follow me on YouTube, Motivational Choir. Make sure you hit that subscribe, brother. Make sure you hit that notification button right there. It's right there. Hit that notification button so whenever I drop something, you can check it out because you may learn something. Like, again,
drop some comments.
Yeah, and definitely drop some comments, leave some topics. We here giving up the game, not giving up the game, but giving you our version of the game and how we can help you skip a step. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you're going to skip the whole row, but you might be able to
skip a couple potholes.
You might be able to miss a couple potholes and, you know what I mean, go to the next level. But again, this is the Wake Up podcast with Motivational Choir and
it's your boy S7r Max.
Hey, you heard?